how are you? Welcome back to my channel. On today's video, I wanted to do a full face, except for the eyeshadow, a full face of Yesstyle products, which is Kbeauty. This is my first time using Kbeauty and I couldn't be more excited. I've purchased one or two products before from Korean brands, but this is my first time reviewing a bunch of them all together. I'm so excited to be able to partner up with Yesstyle, or just to give you content with something different that I haven't done on my channel before. And what's most important is that I chose the products. Even though they sent them to me, they gave me freedom to choose the products that I wanted to try. So before we go in, I'm gonna leave everything that I use on this video linked below, even the products that are not Kbeauty. I'm gonna leave also Yesstyle's website below so that you can check it out. And if you wanna purchase something from Yesstyle and you wanna use my rewards code, it's Jordana in all capitals. It's just my name in all capitals, and you can just go and purchase the product. You will get a 5% off your purchase. I know it's not a lot, but it's really great if you guys can try some of these products. They are pretty affordable. So without further ado, if you want to see this full face of Korean beauty, I had to use other products up, but I'm gonna only talk about the Korean beauty on this video. If you want to see the products that I chose from Yesstyle, why I chose them, and how I think they're performing, then just keep on watching. Okay, so the first product, I'm not showing you how I use it, but I'm gonna talk about it. This is the Heimish All Clean Balm. This is a clean and comfortable beauty intensive cleansing balm. I love these. You guys know that I've talked about my Clinique Take the Day Off cleansing balm. This one has been a replacement for it. I've repurchased it on this order, but I have one that is open right now on my bathroom, and it's the product that I use to remove my waterproof mascara every day. It's a balm, it's a thick balm, but then when you put it on your hands, then you rub it into your skin or your hands, and then it blends or it melts into an oil, and it removes every little bit of makeup that you put on your skin. I've tried other cleansing balms that I've had as samples and didn't work, and this one works, and I think the ingredients for this one are way better than the Clinique ones. It says on the website that it has hypoallergenic ingredients including shea butter and citrus, botanical and white flower extracts, and makes it suitable for sensitive skin. It's a balm-like texture that changes to an oil cleanser upon contact with water to remove thick makeup without irritating or dehydrating skin. That's so true. This is so worth the price. I purchased it the first time on Amazon for $17. On Yesstyle, it's right now at $15.44. And I have to say, this is the first step on my second cleanse routine before I go to bed, and I love it. I use it every day. The other top that I'm telling you guys that I haven't even used half of it. I know that some people go through cleansing balms like crazy. I don't know how or why. Only take a tiny amount for it to melt my makeup off, and then I will remove the excess with water, and then I will wash my face, and I'll be all done, and my skin will never feel stripped from it. So I would highly recommend that product. That's why I actually made it part of my order, because I know that was a product that I would eventually have to repurchase, and why not get it on my order with Yesstyle. I'm so in love with the Purito packaging. I ordered two products from them, and this is the Deep Sea Pure Water Cream. It's essential oil free, 60% deep sea water, and it has 2% niacinamide, which I know is great for balancing your oils and stuff, and I'm oily, so it's really great that it has that ingredient. It comes with hyaluronic acid and panthenol. It says deep hydration and nourishing marine ingredients. It says here underneath that deep sea water, which only exists below depth of 200 meters, and extracts of Caulerpa racemosa, seaweed, and salicornia hydrate the skin from inside out, keeping oil-water balance of the skin. So that's really nice since I have an oily skin, but I'm gonna read more on the website since everything right here is in Korean. But this is a cruelty-free, not tested on animals type of brand. So if you're cruelty-free, this will work for you, and the packaging looks so expensive. On the website right now, this retails for $14.45, and It says here that it gives you dewy skin. You will see on the clips that I put in that it actually does, but it doesn't feel sticky or heavy on the skin, and you only need the tiniest amount to make your skin feel hydrated, and it actually looks glowy. I was thinking last night when I got these products and I was trying them on my skin that I would actually go out only wearing this, even though I look like I have no makeup on, because I don't. It makes my skin look so beautiful and hydrated that I really like this product. I will have to do half of my face with the mattifying one and then this one, and see if my makeup will last less or more depending on the product. And if not, I really love the finish that this gives to my skin. It says here that this cream is a whitening and anti-wrinkle functional moisture cream, and it contains sea grape and seaweed, and it holds moisture for a mermaid-like smooth and dewy skin. The truth is that I like how easily it absorbs into my skin since I'm oily, but I was reading reviews last night of other people that say that they love it and they have dry skin. Now, you saw me apply these two on my face. This is the Purito. Again, look at this beautiful packaging. Purito Cica Clearing BB Cream in the shade 23 Natural Beige. And then I tried on this side the Misha Perfect Cover BB Cream in the shade number 23 Natural Beige. So they're both the same shade, and I'm wearing one in half of my face. I'm wearing the other one in the other half of my face, and they actually blend together perfectly. So they're the same shade. So if you need it for reference, they're the same shade. Yesterday when I was applying them for the first time, and you will see on the swatches, these look so gray on the skin at first. When you put them on your skin or when you blend them into your hand and swatch them, they look completely gray. They are more on the cool tone side in a way, but they are not pink. That's what I found. The shade range is super limited, but I know that they released new shades in a new completely red packaging of the Misha BB cream, and that the shades are less gray than people, because people were complaining of the shade range. You have to keep in mind that Kbeauty is targeting Korean people, and they don't have a darker skin tone, but you can even see that they, in a lot of these products, like on this one, they don't target extremely fair skin types. So they basically cater only to them. But I would say if you have a light to medium skin tone, you could get away with it, unless you have a deep golden yellow tone. But I have to mention also that I purchased this one before with my own money on Amazon a while ago, because it was raved about. And this is the number 27, and this is too dark for me, and it's golden. So this works when I'm self-tan, and this one works perfectly right now. You can see how it melts into my skin. It basically blends into my body. So having these two is gonna be wonderful. So now I can mix them and get my perfect shade. I find them to give you sort of a natural look to the skin. They're not extremely dewy, but I will have to try them without setting them, because some people say that even if they don't set them, they look nice on the skin and they are self-setting. But some other reviews that I was reading about on the website say that they will not last as long. What they say for the Misha one, and then for the Purito one, they say that it will last longer. The Purito one, it's one that it was a replacement for another Purito cream that they had that it was amazing. It was the snail cream, something like that. It was discontinued because they are vegan and cruelty free. They had to remove the snail cream from the process of the BB cream. I would have to see reviews to see if this one is better or if it's not just living up to the other one. I'm so in love with the way these two look on my skin. I find them to be so beautiful. I'm happy that I have a shade to mix them with, which is the Misha number 27. The Purito one, let's talk about this one. It says that it's a healthy looking glow. I would agree. I need to try it without setting it and see how they perform without being set on my oily skin. It says that it has flawless coverage. Yes, they both have more coverage than you would think. I think the Purito one is a little bit more full than the Misha one, but they both have better coverage than what you would expect. It has UVA and UVB protection, which is really nice, and I think it has and SPF 38 PA+++, so almost all the pluses that they need to have. Then vegan and cruelty free, essential oil and fragrance free. Yeah, this doesn't have any fragrance at all whatsoever, and I really like it. And I like that when you blend it into your skin, the grayish tone goes away and then it leaves you with a beautiful finish if your skin tone will match it, because they have a super limited shade range and you have to keep that in mind. They don't have nothing for fair skin and nothing for dark skin either. Then for the Misha BB cream, this one I've used it before. Is a multifunctional BB cream, features UVA and UVB protection, brightening and wrinkle caring, and it's a high coverage product. Yeah, they both have a great coverage. You wouldn't think so because of the finish, but they both do. It says here that it pairs well with makeup and skincare. It helps brighten skin tone and prevent signs of aging, and it helps to heal blemishes while providing excellent coverage. This one is SPF 42 PA+++, so this is a better SPF than this one, but anything over 30, I think it's a nice SPF, and you shouldn't trust only these products with your SPF protection, if you know what I mean. I used my SPF before. I didn't film it, but I used it before applying any of these BB creams. And the one that I use, if you want to know if it's compatible, is the Unseen, is the Supergoop Unseen SPF. So far, I've loved all the products that I've talked to you guys about, but this one blew my mind last night. This, I love the packaging. Too Cool for School, and this is the art class by Rodin Shading, and this is a sculptor product. It's a contouring product. It says on the website that you can mix all three together. I read it today, but last night when I applied it, that's what I did. I love the tone of this one. It's matte, it's lovely, and I used it, you can see on the demo, I used it as a bronzer today, and then I went in with the darker shades and I put my brush only on this part just to make a little bit of a contour, a deeper contour to my face. I love that I can go basically ham with it and I will get a shading that I would like, but I will not get muddy. And I truly love this. I find this to be so far the best product of the ones that I got. But overall, it's been a great experience with all of them. I just need to try and see how long this will last on my face. So I will do a check-in at the end of the day so that you can see how my face is looking with these two BB creams. And this bronzer or this contour product was $15. So they basically have drugstore prices for all of these products and they perform beautifully. I would say the BB creams perform better than the high-end BB creams that I've tried for sure. I like it, but the blush blew my mind. This is the type of blush that I would wear on an everyday basis. This is the Nude Peach blush, and when I swatched it, I didn't find it to be beautiful. I found it to be too light and too powdery and sort of milky in a way that it would look ashy on my face. But no, it gives you a healthy glow to your face, like a healthy, how do you call that, flush to your face, but in a peachy milky way that works for my skin tone. I have to say, if you're darker than me, this will look ashy and powdery on your face. So these, I don't remember the shade range, but I'll look for it. These color, Nude Peach, will work for light to fair skin tones. Okay, so they only have 3 shades of this blush, and this is, I think, the medium shade from what I can see on the pictures of the website. But I have to say, it's just really light. You can see that it looks on my skin a little bit darker than the color on the pan, but it's not that it's a dark product, it's more of a lighter product. So when I wear a fake tan, I will use this and see how it looks on a darker foundation. But so far, I think that this is beautiful. It's just not suited for every skin tone for sure. And they don't have a shade range for every skin tone either. This is the 3CE Yesstyle Nanda in the shade Nude Peach. And that's basically it. Then I have the 2 lip products that I chose. I tried this one because of the packaging. I was so in love with the packaging of this one. I would have all of the shades because the packaging is so beautiful. This is the same brand as the blush. This is the 3CE Yesstyle Nanda, and this is in the shade Matte Brilliant. $2.19 is the shade of this one. And I'm gonna tell you the prices of the blush and the lipstick. So the blush is $12.60, and then the lipstick is $13.30. So they're both affordable. They're not super affordable, like below the $10 range, but they're affordable. This is extremely matte, but I love the color and I love applying it on top of a product like this, like a moisturizing product. I tend to lose my lipstick throughout the day. I still haven't tried this all day to see if it will peel my lips or if it will be extremely drying, but so far I like it. It feels really dry though, but I have to try a little bit more and let you guys know. But I love the packaging of this one, and it's a color that I would wear and that I would mix with my other nudes. When you make a full order of products you haven't tried before, or most of them you haven't tried before, you tend to think that you're gonna fail in a few, but so far I find that all of them have been nice. This one, it's maybe my least favorite of the bunch, but it's still a nice product and I really love the shade. I don't think I have any shade like this one in my collection. You can see here the swatches of them. They have beautiful shades. The one that I have is the orangey nude, and this is darker than a lot of the nudes that I have. You can even see that on the website. They have them in lip swatches, then regular swatches on the hand, and then art swatches. So you can see a lot of the product in there. And then last but not least, I have here the Skin Food, and this comes in 4 shades. I have the lightest shade, which is the Milky Tomato, and I love these. I find that I wanted to find something that would give me a hydrated lip and a stain, sort of like the Givenchy La Rouge Perfecto in Perfect Pink. I don't want to find a replacement because that one makes my lips feel so nice, but these also made my lips feel nice, and this is basically $5 to $6. And it's true what it says here on the website for them. It moisturizes cracked lips. I don't know because my lips are not cracked right now, but it's moisturizing for sure. And then it gives them a natural sheen and a glossy tint. And it's a long-lasting color and pleasant fruity scent. Yeah, it does have a fruity scent, but when I'm applying it, I can't smell it. And then since I don't have a toner, I wanted to try this one. So I got the small size of it. They have a bigger size. This is a 30 ml with 1 fluid ounce. And then they have one that's 200 ml. So it comes with way more than this one. The one with 200 ml has a cost of $15.44, and this one was $3 and something. And I truly wanted to try it before getting the full size, but I want a toner on my skincare routine, and if I like this better than my tea tree toner from Lush, then I would go on board with it. I used it last night and I loved it. I find it to be super light. I don't even wear it on a cotton pad. I put it on top of my skin and tap my skin before applying moisturizer. So this is the Yonkan Yol Essence Toner. It contains 90% of astragalus membranaceous root extract, oh my goodness, instead of water. And it says that the benefits are that it's a hydrating toner. It's formulated with hydroxyethyl cellulose, arginine, and astragalus root extract to refine complexion. It says here that you can put it on a cotton round, but like I said, I don't waste any product, so I apply it on my hand and then tap it onto my face. It says that it's good with psoriasis. It also says here that it's great with itchy skin and dry eczema patches. These are reviews that I'm reading. It says that it's great for rashes, breakouts, and a skin that's dehydrated. And I love that this soaks up quickly into my skin, that it doesn't feel like it has any scent whatsoever, and it's so light on the skin. Okay, and I almost forgot about the lash curler. These, I found it to be so weird, but I wanted to try it, and this was about $4, and this is an eyelash curler for monolids or just for Asian eyelids. And what I love is that you can't make mistakes because this part is gonna go on your eye, so it's not gonna let you pinch your eye. That I found to be so helpful, and that it's not it's not a limiting type of product because it can work on anyone, and it's so nice to do your own lashes, because some other lash clamps, sometimes you feel like they are too weird, the shape is not perfect for you. So if you have monolids, or if you have a hard time using an eyelash curler, for sure this is the one for you. The brand is Lanela. You can see that this is the packaging that it came with, and I really love it. I really like it. I wasn't expecting to like it. I was just trying to reach the $100 on the order, and I found this, and then when I saw the shape, I found it to be super interesting. So if you're looking for a lash curler and you tend to pinch yourself, or you have Asian eyelids, then this will work amazing for you. It works amazing for me, and I find it to be easier than even my Kbeauty eyelash curler. Okay guys, so let's just fast forward to the future, and I'll show you how my makeup is looking. This makeup, it was done at 9 a.m. So it already has a 2-hour wear, but let's just see now in the future how it performed. Hey guys, so this is my check-in, and it's 9:14 p.m. So it's been basically over 12 hours, almost 13 hours or so since I did my makeup, and I have to say it's looking pretty good. I went out to take my dog, so I had to put a mask. I went to my mom's house, so walking, she lives close by, but I had to wear a mask on the way, and you know that here the weather is humid and it's really bad. So I can see that I'm oily right here and right here a little bit, but the makeup is not broken up. I don't know if I touch it or if I blot it, it will fall apart, but it's looking pretty good because 99% of the time my nose will just rub off. Even more so if I'm wearing a mask, but usually I have no foundation on my nose whatsoever at the end of the day. Even if I was gonna go out before everything that happened, I would just redo my nose and redo this area right here. So this is pretty good for me and my oily nose. My forehead is a little bit oily as well, but I find that my makeup lasted a lot. The contour, you can look at it and it's still there. The highlight too. Then also the blush. The lip product, of course, I ate it up when I ate lunch and whatever, and I reapplied the tomato shade. But it's basically, everything is basically on its place. So I'm gonna do a close-up so you guys can see the oils right here. And it's not looking perfect, but it's looking way better than most foundations on my skin after 13 hours. Okay, so you can see that right here it's oily, super oily. And then right here a little bit as well. But it's nothing that you can't handle. I could blot that, redo my nose even if I was gonna go out. And the rest of my face is looking super fresh. Maybe something a little bit rubbed off, maybe on my chin, but not really. What is surprising me the most is that it didn't rub off. And that's what happens always, whether I wear a mask or not, on my nose. I always have this part of my nose without foundation. So that's it. So that's it, you guys. That's it. I hope you enjoyed that I did a demo, but I also talked about the products and did a review on them. Don't forget that if you want to try any of these products, you can use my code, the Jordana code in all capitals, so that you can get a discount from Yesstyle. If I start accumulating points on Yesstyle because of your purchases, then I can redeem it and give you guys more reviews on Korean beauty. You guys know that I'm setting a goal for next year that everything that my channel makes, it will be brought back to my channel, that I will be purchasing more products to review here on my channel. I'm so impressed with this order. Everything was so wonderful that I would like to try more products. I have so many favorites. Like I said, the only one that I could have lived without, I think it was the lipstick, because even though I like it, it's not one that blew my mind, but all the rest of the products, I think they're just wonderful. So that's it, you guys. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell so that you're notified every time I upload a video. Remember that I'm gonna keep doing every day December for this entire month. So as an emoji today, let's just put something related to art class or too cool for school. Something school related, because this product, I love the packaging and I love the name of the brand and everything. I love the presentation. of it. If you want me to give you an updated version of these products or an updated review on these products, let me know below. I love you, and I guess I'll see you on the next one.